We all die. We all die. We all die. Hello. Hi. This is Saige. Hi. Oh, God. And welcome to We All Die. Die with a question mark at the end. Where we talk about death, but mostly life.
Yes.
Mostly life.
Mostly life.
And every week I'll have on a beloved one. Unless somehow I get an enemy, real good enemy. But this week I have Caitlin Knight.
Beloved one.
I know, beloved one or enemy, I'm not sure. I haven't decided.
Let's see.
I know. We'll see how this goes.
Let's see where life takes us.
Yeah. So the topic we decided to speak on this first glorious, already off to a perfect start podcast is anatomical responses to life.
Yes.
And all the weird stuff that our body does.
Yeah.
Because it's confusing and I don't understand.
Life is weird. Our bodies are even weirder.
I know! God, that's so true. Okay, what's your favorite anatomical response?
Ooh, okay. I really like the chills, like shivers.
Ooh.
I love them. They don't really do much for you. You know, when you're really cold, it's like chattering your teeth and like going like, that doesn't help you at all.
What's the point of the chills?
You don't get warmer, but it's really funny. And I like seeing people. I like seeing people huddling up.
I like the hair that stands up with the chills.
Oh, like goosebumps.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh wait, are those different things?
What? Like goosebumps and chills?
I
think, you know what? Okay, I think chills is like all encompassing. It's like the goosebumps and like when you're shivering. Okay. And your teeth are chattering. Yeah. You know, it's like your whole body response. And then goosebumps are like hair follicle specific. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But,
my biggest memory with goosebumps and chills is I was in this class with this guy named Mr. Maesharo. Shout out to Mr. Maesharo. I hope you could hear the tone in that.
Loyal listener.
I know. Loyal listener, Mr. Maesharo. He was a specific kind of guy. And he, at the end of every class... at the end of every class, he had all of us ask him questions about life in general because he knew all the answers to everything.
God. I want you guys to trust me.
Anything you ask, I know, because I know everything. It's like, okay, Mr. Maesharo. So I asked one time, I was like, why do people get like goosebumps or chills when you hear a really good song or you get really excited? And he literally said, that doesn't happen. And I was like,
This man hasn't experienced
I know.
any good things.
Opera.
No. Oh my gosh.
Right?
He's missing out.
And the thing that pisses me off about that experience is that he was so solid
adamant
and
about
saying,
it.
like, he probably just didn't know the answer.
Oh, yeah.
But he was like, doesn't happen. Next question. And I was like, oh my God.
Like, then why am I getting chills right now?
Does anger set off chills? I'm confused. I don't know.
I have hella chills.
I got chills. They're multiplying.
Actually, I really do like goosebumps a lot, though. I'm glad you brought that up.
I know.
I've never thought about why, like, even when... Because I kind of understand, like, the heat thing. Like, your hair...
when you get too hot?
No, when you don't have enough heat, you get too cold, and then the hair stands up. Like, it's like your hair follicles raising, right? Uh-huh. But I don't know why it's like an emotional response, too.
I know. I don't either, to this day.
It's the best feeling.
I know.
Like, when someone is singing, like, so well that it, like pierces.
Oh, I know!
And then you get chills.
Sometimes when I'm away from someone for a really long time and I hear their voice, I get chills. I know. Shout out to you, Mommy.
Oh.
Mommy, I know you're going to listen to this because you support me all the time. I appreciate you.
Out.
I know. Shout out to the woman that pushed me out of her vagina. That's an anatomical response.
Another weird response, right?
Honestly, though, I've always been dumbfounded by the fact that, like, we are, like, 1 in, I don't even, like, 3 million sperm or something crazy, right?
Yeah, and it's not even that you have to be the fastest sperm. Well, like half of you is the fastest sperm, whatever. It's like a bunch of them had to break the egg, and then your sperm is the one that fertilized it.
God.
Your sperm.
What? And then this woman's body fucking...
But sorry.
Sorry. So weird.
Sorry.
And then we have to... And then this woman, like, cooks us, basically.
Yeah. It's like a big old pot roast.
Oh my God. That's so cute and also so weird. I'm just going to tell my kids that they were... Oh.
Check out the tree.
Oh, the tree? Okay. Speaking of moms.
That was my mom.
Kelly. The infamous Kelly. You guys don't even know how lucky you were to hear her.
My mom's pretty cool.
She really is.
She made 4 pot roasts.
Oh.
4 of us. Yep.
Literally a wild thought to think about the fact that women are just like, I'm going to grow it. I'm going to push it out. That's what's going to happen. I mean, some women get it cut out of them.
Yeah.
Which is also, that's a medical achievement.
Yeah, it really is.
People died all the time.
Giving birth, yeah.
Giving birth.
They did. And also, they have to move your organs around, like, a lot when they take the baby out. They have to take them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad has seen the inside of my mother's stomach. He's seen her guts.
I think that's what love is.
We solved it.
When you see someone's organs.
And still want to spend time near them.
Yeah. Possibly love them even more.
Oh.
You know,
it's a more pure love.
Their literal inner self.
Oh my God.
You know they're like their true inner self, like their essence, who they are, whatever.
Maybe that's what everyone's searching for. What is the true me?
Just show me your guts.
I
want to see your small intestine.
I know. What does your gallbladder look like? That's really who you are.
That's what it is.
What your gallbladder is.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the gallbladder does. I don't know that that's a response, but that's definitely anatomical.
It is. Now it's a vestigial organ. You don't need it as much now.
What did it do?
I'm pretty sure it filtered out, like, toxins and,
okay.
Check me on that.
I don't
know if that's right.
Let me check my computer. Blah, 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 blah. You're probably right. I don't know.
It also, it helps with digestion, I feel like, and metabolism.
Okay.
I want to say.
Okay.
Not positive. I should probably know that.
Something about anatomy is that, like, some people find, like, guts and hearts and, like, blood so beautiful.
Yeah.
I actually like blood, so let's take that out of the list. Toes, I guess. I don't know. And, like, people think it's so beautiful, but, like, it's so fucking weird.
It is.
It's so weird. And you were talking about the brain's interpretation of touch earlier.
Yeah. So how, like, you want to hear a weird thought? If you think about it, I know this isn't, like, an original, like, a novel idea, but it still trips me out.
Yeah.
That, like, you're never actually truly seeing things. You're never truly touching things. You're never truly tasting things. It's all your brain's interpretation of stimuli in your environment. It's like,
what?
It's not like you're directly feeling anything. Like,
oh my goodness.
There are always things separating you from touching other things. There are always atoms there. And then you never really see anything because your eyes are just like little peepholes, and then your brain is like the person looking at it. But then in that analogy, the person also has a brain. So no one sees anything. No one ever sees anything. Fuck. Yeah. Crazy. And you said your favorite anatomical response was a sneeze.
I do love sneezes. I don't know. It's just something so satisfying about sneezes. Like, it's like all this buildup, and like my sneeze is so like audible. Like, I don't have like cute little like. I'm like, ah! When I sneeze, and it's just so satisfying. I'm productive. Yeah. I like to get things done in everything I do.
Yeah.
That's just really funny because if anyone knows me, I'm actually very fucking lazy. I'm very lazy. But sneezes are just so cool, and it's like all this build up, and like, have you ever seen a sneeze in slow motion?
No.
Anything in slow motion. Ooh. Slow motion gets me. I think slow motion's so cool.
Ooh, I want to see a sneeze in slow motion.
It's really cool. And it's like the force behind a sneeze. It's just really awesome. And it feels so good when you need it.
It does.
I'm also, like, weirdly into farts. Like, I appreciate farts. Weird. Is that an anatomical response? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Physiological.
Your body does it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a necessary thing.
I like farts.
It's like it's like a positive gas leak. It's like a gas leak that no one's really worried about.
Yeah. Like, gas leak isn't gonna set off the nuke.
Yeah.
That ends us all.
It's like that's the only time anyone would be like, gas leak. Yay! Like, nobody laughs when there's, like, a carbon monoxide leak.
Yeah, no one laughs about that. Like, what if it was the equivalent of, like, a stove running and you're just like, that smells so weird.
Oh, my God.
I'm into it.
Wow. That was really funny.
That was a funny gas leak. And then the whole
house funny gas
leak fucking blows up and everyone dies.
Hilarious. Death.
I know. It's coming back to death. We got a little off there, but off is always the best. Uh-huh. Just the concept of off and on and farts and everything we're talking about. I don't know. It's just crazy.
The concept of off and on.
Right? I don't. Just the fact that we.
Can you expand a little bit?
Yes, on the concept of off and on.
Yeah.
It's just that we as humans decided to make something for everything. So we could understand what we're doing as people. Mm-hmm. And like someone was like, we're just going to do off and on. The light turns off and on. Mm-hmm. When you go to sleep, you're off. When you wake up, you're on. I know. Yeah. This is a very new thought. This is not thought out entirely. But just the
No,
fact
I like where it's going though.
Right?
I do, yeah.
Just the fact that we think of something for everything.
Yeah, and then how do you decide which state is on and which is off?
I don't know.
With the light, it's easy. You're putting energy into it and it's on. But then like
or turned on if like sexually,
right?
And off.
Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, it makes a little bit of sense.
Okay,
how they decide
because the responses.
Yeah, like when you're putting something in, it's on. Like when when energy's put in, or when hormones are being put in,
or when it's taken away. The lack of means off.
Damn it, it's still cool though.
No, let's pretend we didn't know, and it's just a really cool concept.
It's still mystifying.
What? I know. That is, by the way, how I live my entire life. That sound we just made. What? I don't know what I'm doing ever. And that's kind of why I wanted to do this podcast. For those of you who are still listening, thank you to Tiffany and Mom. and Kelly. I hope Kelly listens to this. I could only hope Kelly listens to this.
Oh, yeah.
I totally forgot what I was saying.
That's the point of why you made the podcast.
Yeah, is that everything's just so fickle and short and weird, and it all ends.
Yeah.
We all expire.
We do.
How do you feel about the fact that we all have expiration dates?
I feel okay with it.
You're okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to state in this first podcast that I am more so not okay with it
more so not okay.
than anything else.
That's all right. I think, well, I mean, obviously I don't want to die right now.
Oh yeah, that'd be a huge fucking bummer.
Yeah, but...
At least I got you for the first episode, though. Yeah. I know. And you're free labor, you're doing this for free.
But I think it's like, okay, let's use the expiration date analogy.
Okay.
All right. So milk, say.
Yes.
Okay.
You appreciate milk?
Yeah, you have some milk in the fridge. It has an expiration date, right? Personally, I don't like milk that much.
I also don't, so maybe it's
pretty gross. But I'm still gonna. Okay, we'll use it
because it's the most obvious.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
It has an expiration date, right?
Yes.
Okay. If it didn't have an expiration date, it would sit in the fridge. You wouldn't feel any pressure to drink it at all unless you really, really liked it. You know, and you're not always gonna really, really like milk. You're going to be like, I bought the milk, so I should probably drink the milk before it expires. And it's kind of like, I have a life. I really, really like it sometimes.
But it ends at some point, so I gotta drink the milk before it's gone.
Exactly. Even if I don't like it sometimes.
But the gone without choice is the part that gets me.
Yeah, when it curdles and it
and you're like,
wasn't supposed to.
Didn't get to the milk.
Yeah.
I didn't get to drink it before I wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand that. You never really know.
And the fact that we make relationships before we die is, like, the hardest part.
Yeah.
About death. Like, if we all just, like, lived in our own little, like, quarters and never talked to anyone.
It would be
and
so
then just
easy
died, it would be
die.
fine.
It would be totally fun.
I wouldn't love anything besides like myself and maybe some material items.
I don't even know if I would love myself if I didn't experience anything or, like, make any connections with anybody.
That's true.
Because a lot of who I am is because I've met people, I feel like.
That's true. That's true.
You grow up with people, you're friends with people, you affect each other, because it's like, you just be a feral child? I don't know.
That's so true.
Be,
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all become ourselves via others.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
God damn.
God damn.
Drink that milk. If you're lactose intolerant.
Almond milk.
Almond milk.
Sure, it has an expiration date.
It does, yeah. Actually, I have some in the fridge right now.
Oh, I'm into almond milk.
I am
Almonds
too.
as a, like, because there are things that live and die without even, like things that can't talk.
Yeah.
Wow, what an intelligent sentence.
You're so right, though.
I know. There are things that live without ever communicating as humans.
Experience, yeah. Yeah.
What do you think the human experience is? Wow, that's a very broad question. I know.
Can I use a sound to describe it?
Yeah, I mean, that was it.
Okay.
I don't think you need to go any further on that.
Yeah? Just
and
that?
That's basically just a large exhale.
Okay.
Until it ends.
Yeah. What would okay, if you had to, like, describe yourself with a sound, what would it be? Myself? Yeah, yourself.
Like my self-image, self-worth, my self-ID, everything, just self.
All of you, like,
self.
Who you are, yeah.
Shit. Probably, like me? I feel like that's pretty accurate.
It is, yeah.
Me?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
What would your sound be?
I really have to clear my throat.
But okay. She is preparing for the performance. Everyone, get ready. You are about to be pushed off your seat.
This is my sound. Right?
That's so accurate.
Right?
Holy shit. Wow. That is the most accurate thing I've ever heard. Wait, what sound would we give to each other?
Ooh, I have to think about this.
I know.
Okay. You would be... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate.
You would be.
I mean, I know this is more of a word, but I feel like it's pretty accurate. It's like, ta-ta.
Oh, come on.
That was so bad. That sounded so much better in my head. I'm so sorry. And this is you listening to the end of our friendship.
This is where we become enemies.
I knew we would end up enemies somehow. And it just took me being an idiot.
No,
okay, let me do it better though. Let me do it better.
No, that's probably pretty accurate too.
I mean, it needs to be more angelic. That's probably more accurate. Okay, that's it.
That's very sweet. Okay. Thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
I will take ta-ta.
Okay, ta-ta and all.
Proudly, I will take that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ta-ta.
Well, okay, everyone. As the last story of this first podcast, which I am very grateful for, if you actually listen to it, thank you, Jesus, everyone. I don't know. Is a very weird death that me and Caitlin found out about. I believe this guy was like on a boat fishing or something, and he like was trying to take a picture with a fish, and the fish somehow got into his throat.
Leapt right in there
as if that was his life's mission. And suffocated him, basically, right?
Yeah.
He couldn't get it out. It was too deep.
Yeah.
And he suffocated on the fish and died.
I hope he likes fish.
I hope he likes sushi. That's the most raw way to die. Raw fish.
I hope he likes sushi.
He became sushi. Well, thank you so much for listening.
Yes.
I hope you don't die. But we all do.
Mm-hmm. I hope you don't die soon.
I hope you don't die soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I feel like this is such a shitty way to end.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what else is a shitty way to end? Death. Thank you for listening.
Oh, that's good.